everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the Royal London Theatre here in London, England for tonight's main event. Scheduled for 12 rounds. In the walk behind these two, now it's time to walk the walk.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
Well, they're scheduled to go to full 12 here tonight. Round one now underway. Is there any advice that you can give in a matchup like this of speed versus speed, where maybe one guy can go and utilize a completely different tool, like try to be a power puncher on a given night, or do something ultra defensively that could be an advantage?
Yeah, misdirection. You know, the guy's going to be real keen, both guys, because they know they have somebody who's so fast in front of them. So start one hand. He's going to be looking, he's going to react. Start the right hand, just a little flinch to the right hand, throw the left hand instead. Misdirection.
Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. Able to cover up that gut.
Keep working the body.
.90 seconds to go here in this round.
Get in there.
That's a fierce left hand that landed by Comeback Kid. Gets rid of that effort. Kid Comeback's right hand working well that time. He scored well. As a world champion, there was the cry for Ricky Hatton to come to America to fight under the big lights against the very best. And it's something that he very much wanted. But when he did come stateside, he had a tough go of it as a welterweight, moving up in weight against the southpaw and Louis Collazo.
Yeah, he did. He moved up. He didn't have the physical edge that he had enjoyed as a junior welterweight. You know, he was just able to bang guys around, use his physicality on the inside, mug guys a little bit. He wasn't able to do that when he moved up to welterweight.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Last 10 seconds. And that does it for this round. Kid Comeback's cornermen are going to have to look him over after being cut in that last round.
Throw the jab and land it straight. Okay? Jab, straight. Listen. Jab your way, okay? Whatever you do, throw that jab.
Here we go. Round two is underway. Got to try to do better than that. He missed with that hook. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. And oh, what a good, strong uppercut by Comeback Kid. Hatton's got to find a way to protect that eye. The cut has worsened, and if it gets any worse, you got to think this fight is coming to an end immediately.
Well, what's going to matter is when the doctor finally gets caught up and looks at it is, Joe, not how bad the cut looks or even how graphic it is to the fans out there, but where it's at. The doctor will look to see whether or not it's the kind of cut that if it gets worse, it could actually be physically damaging to his career.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Good job staying away from the danger there. That uppercut absolutely rocked him. Boy, I don't like the way his legs look at all right now. Went to the body there, but unable to connect. He comes with the straight right hand. Comeback Kid's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Missed the target with that hook. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round.
There you go.
What a good headshot. The hook landed by Comeback Kid. And we come to the end of round number 2. Hatton's cut man is going to earn his pay for sure. That is a bad gash.
And I'm wondering what he's using in there. You know, you can only use certain things, Avitine, adrenaline, and thrombin. I'm wondering if he's using legal things right now, because that's the kind of cut that tempts you to use crazy glue.
Okay, relax now. How you feeling in there? Just stay alert in there, okay? Just stay alert. I need you to come forward with your power hand more. All right? Cut him off.
Comeback Kid bounces back in his step. The start of a new round, coming off a round in which he really took some punishment.
Well, that's what being in great shape will do for you. Also, great experience where he's been through these things before and he's not panicking.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Ricky Hatton. Well timed by Ricky Hatton. He took a step back, landed the counterpunch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
Good solid hook lands by Comeback Kid. Kid Comeback's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Well off the mark by Ricky Hatton. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. You know, we only show up when it's time to watch them do their thing for the fight. But they're really working at it day in and day out just to make weight. What's so tough about making weight in boxing?
Well, it can weigh you down. I mean, it takes discipline. And all of a sudden, it allows you a trail of excuses, because now you can start to say, well, gee, you know, I didn't do this. You know, it's the drudgery of it and it's the consistency of it. When you have to stay at a weight and you have to watch that weight, you have to balance it where you're also going to be able to have a physicality when you get in the ring. You don't want to be weak, so you want to get that right balance where you're disciplined, you get the weight down, but you don't lose that physical edge.
Really frustrating his opponent now. Hatton's so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Ricky Hatton's the victim of a powerful hook. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Kid Comeback's right hand scores well, and the round comes to an end.
Big punch now. No doubt about it. You are losing this fight. You need to throw and land a big shot. Look at me. Knock this motherfucker out. Okay, listen to me.
Night long. This is your fight. You are in control. You're in control. No effort.
Start of round number 4. Hatton's ahead on your scorecard, Teddy. 2 rounds to 1. A tough fight to score, but when in doubt, seems like you're going with the guy who's being more active.
Yeah, but Joe, is he going to pay a price for that activity? Because sometimes there is a price to be paid. He's winning early. He's doing a lot of work to win. Does he run out of gas? That's my question right now.
Unable to score with the hook. Scores up top with a left. Blocks the headshot. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Good step back counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. And that had some bite to it, that right hand by Ricky Hatton. He clearly came in with a strategy here tonight, Teddy, and so many times it's, hey, I'm going to bang that drum.
Yeah, he is banging that drum. That drum happens to be the body, and he figures that he's going to try to move on him, so start doing it early on, and later on, he's going to have a guy in front of him.
Relax, relax.
Teddy, we've learned through the years that Ricky Hatton has a great appreciation for the history and the lineage of boxing. He's really a student of the game.
Well, that's part of his strength, is that he does not want to let down that history. In other words, he wants to live up to those fighters that have come before him. He's aware of that kind of heritage.
He just looks exhausted to me right now. Comeback Kid's accuracy is non-existent. This guy cannot punch a solid target right now.
No, but what this shows, he's missing so many shots. We always think about the damage done when they land. This is showing you the damage that's done when they miss. You get discouraged. You start giving in.
He scored well after being hit himself. Unable to connect by Ricky Hatton. Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds. You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on their stool at the end of a round. As we come to the end of this round, you can tell that he's full of confidence and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he was doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I noticed is his back's not leaning against the corner pads. You know, that's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happened to him. You know, he's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
Another round, and if it keeps up with the rest of them, it'll be closely contested and hard to score. Good block there by Ricky Hatton. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there are some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counterpunching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Great power shot by Hatton's opponent that time. Hatton could stand up to it.
One, two, three, four, five.
Hatton's now getting back up off the canvas. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there.
There you go.
Overhand right can be so effective. Halfway into round number 5 here.
Jump on him. Nice.
Ricky Hatton blocks that punch. Ricky Hatton showing us that defense is also very much part of his game.
Yeah, it is. Not only to avoid punches, but actually to even set up offense. You know, he'll make you miss, and then there's something coming back. He creates opportunities to hit you.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs.
Keep moving. Keep moving. Double up on your punches.
Final 10 seconds of this 5th round.
Focus.
We come to the end of this round, and for this fighter, I think that's a good thing because I was looking at him there, Teddy, and it looked like he was breathing in and out of his mouth for most of that round.
Yeah, and that's a bad sign. That means that the gas tank is a little low. He's low on petrol.
Keep circling. Don't fight his fight. Jab more, jab more, jab more. You won that round, all right? You won that.
I'll do one. Hold it. More blood? Yeah.
So here we are, all wondering, can he survive the start of this round after the way we saw him go down in that last round?
Well, it's up to his opponent. Now, his opponent gets a little careless and he rushes in a little bit too close. He could get a chance to grab those hands and tie him up. And then he could kill a little of the clock, survive.
counter shot lands, and all of a sudden it turns the tables.
A little slow with that jab, and he got caught the right hand.
And now just wasting away some time with that clinch.
Pace yourself. Attaboy.
Give credit to Ricky Hatton. Defensively flawed, he paid the price, but now he's trying to get himself back into this fight. Hatton's gotten through that rough ride right there. I think he's going to be fine. Kid Comeback's putting forth a game plan of being a volume puncher, but Teddy, he's not landing a lot of these punches, and what kind of effect can that have on this fight?
Well, he can get frustrated a little bit, and hey,
body,
he might not
kid.
win the fight.
Body
He can't have
shots.
that kind of effect. Is that effective enough?
Threw the straight right hand, but didn't score with it. Halfway through round 6, and a smart counterpunch by Ricky Hatton.
Hook. Hook.
So Hatton is trying to survive the round. The question is, what's the best way to do it? I know one thing's for sure, he should not be standing toe-to-toe with his opponent.
Punch. Punch.
Still a lot of drama to be played out in this round. Ricky Hatton's in better shape than he was moments ago, though.
Yeah, physically, I agree with you. He's fine physically, but I got a report in camp about a week ago from some of my spies there that he got dropped in sparring. So mentally, I'm wondering right now if some ghosts are visiting him a little bit. Memories from that.
He took a go of it to the body, but came up empty. Hatton's timing with his head movement has been ideal. We have not seen his opponent being able to land anything clean up top tonight.
No, because his opponent is not making the proper adjustments. You know, when the head is moving, the body's still there. You can't catch the head, go downstairs to the body. You paralyze that head. You start to take that movement away. Before you know it, the guy's not quite as elusive.
All right, breathe. Good. Deep breath. Deep breath. Get some water in. You're good. All right? Okay, right? Breathe for me. Now listen, you threw a wide punch and he caught you. You'll tighten up your punches, all right?
So we've reached the halfway point of this main event. And he's holding.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Hatton's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Good block by Ricky Hatton. Ricky Hatton's just not showing me enough offense right now. I mean, I understand he did get hurt earlier.
Yeah, he did.
But he still has to put something forth.
Yeah, he does. It's kind of like that kid who gets his hand caught in a cookie jar. You know, you're not going to give up eating cookies. You still have a sweet tooth. You want to still go back and get that snack. You better find another way. He needs to find another way.
Halfway through the 7th round.
Pace yourself.
Not precise at all by the comeback kid.
Relax. Relax. cell.
Head movement.
Kid Comeback's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches.
Yeah, that's it.
Didn't get it done going to the body there. 10 seconds to go in the seventh.
Get in there.
Targeting each other, the exchange was something special. And round 7 comes to an end.
Breathe, relax. How you feeling out there? Now, you're not winning this fight, right? You're not winning. He's beaten. I need you to throw more than one punch out there.
That was good. You took a lot out of him in that round. Keep that up.
Got any more of these?
We open up round number 8 with a look at Teddy's scorecard. One guy up, the other guy fading.
Well, the way it's going right now, Joe, he's doing enough. Just enough to lose.
And he just holds on there. A headshot blocked. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it.
Nice.
Gets rid of that body shot. Nothing there on the punch by Ricky Hatton. Kid Comeback's having a masterful round defensively. I love what we're seeing from the footwork with him. Very good movement, sound defensively. Is there anything he should be considering adding to that arsenal, though, right now?
Well, he's got to find spots for offense. You know, he's making his opponent miss. He's getting him off balance. He's frustrating him a little bit. You know, pop at the right time.
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down.
Focus, focus.
Somehow he's avoiding going down here. All of a sudden, some good defense after a lack of it cost him. He was stunned, but now he's surviving. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark.
Move your head. Left and right, left and right.
You're still not moving enough. Move, move.
Unable to land clean by Comeback Kid.
Keep moving.
Don't hurt him. Don't hurt him.
Pace yourself.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Comeback Kid. Hatton's not the kind of guy that's going to float like a butterfly at all. He's more like an elephant just camped out.
And he's getting stung by a lot of bees right now for camping out.
And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
You're letting this guy get away. Come on. This is it. You gotta make it a fight now. You can't just move around. You gotta move your hands in there. All right, let's go. You gotta pick up the speed, all right? Just pick up the speed.
I got more.
Good action here tonight. Both guys bringing their best, and both guys meeting each other stride for stride, punch for punch. Tough fight to score here as we're back underway. That's a big right hand. And a sharp counterpunch by the comeback kid.
Focus.
Throwing a lot of punches here. Now his opponent is showing very, very good movement. What adjustments can he make to deal with that movement?
Well, Joe, when you're fighting a guy who's smart, who's hard to hit, first of all, you got to shorten those punches up. If they're wide, they have no chance at all. And you got to go to the one place that's not moving. Guess where that is? Downstairs.
"90 seconds into the 9th round. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Tried the hook, didn't get it.
You're not focusing.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot.
Hook! Hook!
He needs to improve the accuracy a little bit. That was comical by Ricky Hatton. Last 10 seconds of the 9th round. He just missed that shot up top. Comeback Kid's trainer right now is telling him, hey, we can pull this fight out. You may be trailing. There's not much left, but it's still there. You can still go out there and get this win.
Parry it away and you catch him. Got that? It's gonna happen.
There you go.
You're gonna catch it. You're gonna catch it.
We start a new round here. It's hard to believe that we're even in this round based on how that last round finished.
Well, if you ever watch some of those Houdini movies, you know, the great escape artist, kind of hard to believe he got out of some of those fixes he was in. You know, inside that box with chains around him underwater. He's going to have to do a Houdini right here.
Unload, more punches.
Off target
Uppercut.
with that hook.
Uppercut, left and right, left and right. Uppercut.
Good defense, just covering up down low.
Keep it going.
Trying to go downstairs, but off target. Halfway through round 10. Comeback Kid's showing us that his legs may not be completely underneath him the way he wants them to be after being stunned earlier. He's really hanging on in there. He's tying up a lot.
Yeah, but he's being allowed to. I have to say that right now as a trainer, that he's allowed to do that. His opponent should not cooperate with him. He should take a little step back and make sure he takes advantage. Don't let him tie up.
Now hugging on the inside. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Counting down towards the end of the 10th round, 10 seconds to go.
Oh, keep your feet moving.
You need to move your head more, okay? Side to side. Lean to the side, then boom! Counterpunch, counterpunch. You're almost done. You had him that round. You're in control.
Let's be creative now. Let's throw some punches now, okay? I mean, you're losing this fight.
There you go.
You have to take chances. Come on, relax. Relax. We're losing every round, so let's get to it.
Good steady work in the recent rounds by him as we look at your scorecard, Teddy. Round number 11 underway, and that momentum that he's been carrying through to this point has evened up the fight.
And he has to do just what he's doing. But now it's up to his opponent now to get a little kick in the backside and say, hey, I let him get back into it. I got to get back. I got to pick it up.
Let it go! Hook! Hook!
Hatton swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. Now he ties up there. And he's just not engaging in the fight. He clinches again.
Unload! Unload! More punches!
Good block there by Ricky Hatton. 90 seconds to go in this 11th round.
Left and right!
You see him holding on. He missed with that headshot. Ricky Hatton's hurt bad by a right hand.
Okay, get your hands up!
Teddy, explain this to me. Hey, this fighter was just staggered and stunned. Now all of a sudden he's defending beautifully.
Yeah, because he's on instinct now. Before he was thinking, he was overthinking. That happens out in life in a lot of places. And now he's not. Now just naturally, instinctively, survival mode is there. He's doing all the things, Joe, that he was taught in the gym. Things he couldn't do before because he was worried about doing them. He had too many things clogging his head.
Comeback Kid's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly.
Pace yourself.
And we count down the final moments of this round.
Watch that.
Off the target by the comeback kid.
Suck it up. You want to win, you got to dig when you never done. You need to move your...
Okay, we got this last round and it's yours, okay? Keep your distance and keep your hands up. You got that? Okay, good. Take a deep breath now.
Which way will it go? Both men want it badly. Now the final round. And just grabbing onto his opponent.
Work the body, kid. Body shots.
He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck. And banging away he goes. Wow, is this good stuff? What good stuff. He just scored the knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
Joe, that's incredible. And the knockdown earlier actually set up this knockdown because his opponent, he got a little reckless, a little careless.
He gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Nowhere close, that punch by Ricky Hatton.
Punch! Punch! Go hit him!
Good block by comeback kid. Halfway through this 12th and final round. Ricky Hatton showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch.
Punches, move your head.
Sound defense, good block that time by comeback kid. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing, not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot.
Keep moving.
Just a minute to go in this bout.
Body shot, body shot.
Missed the body shot.
Pace yourself. Relax, relax. Keep working the body.
And he ties up on the inside. And a well-placed counter by the comeback kid. 10 seconds to go in this, the final round. The fight is over, but now the debate begins. Who won that fight?
This is where you hope that the criterion for scoring a fight is understood by the judges, because if there's any gray area, you're going to be all over the place in this one. Very hard to pick a winner.
Comeback Kids, your winner by majority decision, Teddy.
I know there's going to be something to talk about in the barbershops around the city, around the state tomorrow, because a lot of people are going to have a different look about that decision.
Yeah, good one for the fans. Glad you tuned in to see it with us. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us.